The hormones involved in the menstrual cycle interact with each other in various ways. Remember that the beginning of the menstrual cycle is the period or menstruation. The levels of these hormones start to increase in the following order. FSH or Follicle Stimulating Hormone rises first. Then estrogen rises, followed by Luteinizing Hormone or LH, and finally progesterone rises. You need to remember this order for the exam, so here's a mnemonic to help you do that. Using the first letters of each of these hormones could help you to remember the order in which they rise during the menstrual cycle. You might be fine just remembering these letters individually, so F, O, L, and P, or you might want to use a phrase like fabulous owls love parties. Whatever works best for you is fine. So how do these hormones interact with each other? The level of FSH rises first, which stimulates the egg to mature in the ovary. Remember that FSH stands for Follicle Stimulating Hormone because it doesn't just stimulate the egg to mature, but also the follicle. This diagram shows a follicle. This is a ball of cells containing the egg cell, shown in white. You don't need to recall what the follicle is for the exam, but knowing what it is really does help you to remember what FSH does. As this follicle matures, it starts to release estrogen. So effectively, the FSH stimulates the production of estrogen. Estrogen stimulates the release of LH from the pituitary gland. So when estrogen rises to a high enough level, it causes a sudden release of LH from the pituitary gland in the brain. Remember, you need to know what LH stands for. This is luteinizing hormone. The release of LH causes ovulation to start. Remember that ovulation is the release of the egg into the fallopian tube from the ovary. Ovulation stimulates the production of progesterone. So this means that progesterone is the last of the 4 hormones to start increasing. Menstrual hormones also inhibit each other's production. Inhibit means to stop. For example, progesterone inhibits both LH and FSH. So why does progesterone inhibit these 2 hormones? Progesterone inhibits the production of FSH and LH to prevent more eggs from being matured and released. So since FSH causes eggs to be matured, this will stop multiple eggs from maturing in one cycle. Since LH causes the egg to be released, this will prevent more than one egg being released in one cycle. Estrogen inhibits the production of FSH so that it does not get too high. So the relationship between FSH and estrogen is an example of negative feedback. This isn't one of the examples of negative feedback that you need to recall for the exam, although you should be able to recognize negative feedback in a variety of contexts. Everything that you need to recall about how menstrual hormones interact is summarized in these annotations.
Thanks for watching. If you want to take your GCSE revision to the next level, head over to launchpadlearning.com and check out our smart learning platform that's been designed to get you top results in your exams. We cover your whole specification and make revision fun with interactive quizzes, easy to follow videos, and more. You'll be kept motivated by your own AI tutor who's here to support you every step of the way. To check it out for yourself, click here. Or click here to keep watching a selection of the videos from our full GCSE Biology course. See you there!